the Coffee and the Company podcast.
All right. So welcome, guys.
You welcome me.
All right. So welcome back.
Yes.
This is episode 13 of our Coffee and the Company podcast, and today we will be talking about the history of coffee, like the origins and how it all began. So before we continue, let's take a moment to introduce Leslie, one of our trainers who were here last week.
Hello, it's me
Welcome back again,
again.
Welcome back
hello.
again, Leslie. You
Trainer
deserve the
Leslie.
seat, man.
Now,
You deserve the seat.
Where are others trainers? Where?
now before before we move on to that, right, let's tell the audience why you are here.
Again? You want him to do this again?
No, not as in like why you are here in this podcast.
Because you invited me?
you know, you're so powerful, Rhys. There are so many people don't dare to
Don't dare to.
don't want to keep their promise to you, or don't dare to do that to you.
Because I'm too powerful? No way.
Yeah, you're too powerful.
I think they're more scared of you than they're more scared of me.
Why? Why do you say this?
Because the previous time Leslie's first ever podcast here, you messed him up.
I didn't mess him up. Both of you mess yourself up. Never do your homework. I believe you learned your lesson, right? Both of you.
That's the first experience.
I hope, yeah, I think so. I think I learned my lesson.
Well, I hope both of you enjoyed this podcast, and Leslie, I hope you also have to start listening to your voice as well, so that you know how to improve yourself the way we talk.
By the way, in season 2,
I think both of us don't really like to listen to our own voice.
I don't.
To be honest, both of us don't really like to listen to our own voice.
I definitely don't.
Yeah,
But
me too.
by the way, what he told me that in season 2 he will be out, and then he will want me to have a co-host.
I
So
hope
you
so.
are the main host, not co-host anymore.
So you will be the co-host.
I will be
That's your price for saying yes.
bro. I'm just trainer guest. Yeah, so you are on your own.
Alright, so in the
please.
future there will be several other trainer guests.
It depends how convincing are you.
So next time
If
I'm
let's say
targeting is,
you're not convincing enough, I have to make a move.
I would rather you make a move.
It's so fucking. Oh, you proved to me you're useful.
Hey,
Your
but
whole statement.
my next target will be Kingsley. I'll ask him to come up here.
Yeah, sure. Why not? So let's get back to the topic today, right? The coffee.
We're talking about the history of coffee. Okay.
What's
So
your story? What do you have? Each one of us, we have one story, right?
I have more than one.
Wow.
I did like endless
Look at
amount
your
of
filthy.
research.
listen to your filthy laugh, man. That's
of you,
so
man.
filthy confident.
I'm not.
Proud of you.
I'm not confident. That's the point. I laugh because I'm not confident.
No, the last round you have empty, you have no story to tell. You wasn't laugh like this, That's the lowest point, right? Was that the lowest point?
I don't know. I guess I was just tired.
I look at your face, you got panicked so much, By the way, to the listeners, we abandoned the last episode as well because both of them is not performing well, and both of them agreed to abandon that episode. Now it's a reshoot. We have a lot of reshoot.
How many do we have? in
I think
total?
we have a lot of reshoots.
If I'm not mistaken, we had about 4 abandoned, 3 or 4 abandoned.
I think at least 5.
I
I think at least 10 hours worth of the recording.
3 to 4 hours due to technical difficulties, or 3 or 4 parts.
I think 4 to 5 due to the audio technical issue.
So this is the first one we've ever abandoned due to
With a
human
healthy
error.
condition.
Human
Not so
error.
healthy content.
Human error.
So what kind of story you
Right.
have, Rhys?
So we are going. So let's okay, but that
Okay.
Okay.
Panic. Panic.
okay.
Get to the line,
so,
man. Get to the line.
All right, so this basically the history of coffee we will talk about is basically like a storytelling on how
Okay.
it is in the past. Okay, so
It's perfect for a lullaby lah.
yeah, it's perfect for
people-
lullaby.
yeah,
Literally,
perfect for depression
you-
people who wants to get sleep.
yeah. If you ever feel like
Trouble
sleeping,
sleeping.
or if someone who is struggling to sleep, you just send them this link, and then they will listen to sleep.
I think you're not really good representative of this brand, this podcast. Rhys,
I might not be.
not really good at representing me. That's
I'm
number
trying
one.
my best.
Now you're not really good at representing the podcast itself.
I'm trying my best.
Then how you gonna do the main?
All right.
What's the
Main
first
host.
story there?
Okay.
I can't wait to
So-
listen to your first story.
So
Can you make
okay.
it fascinating, the first
All
story?
right. So
Or you'll sit up straight.
yeah. Okay. Okay, to prepare myself, mentally prepare myself.
Cool.
All right. So the story begins with. Oh, before that, here's a fun fact for you guys, for you listeners. When you consume coffee in excess amounts, okay, on average, it takes around 70 cups of coffee, which is around like 4 gallons, to kill a healthy adult. 70 cups.
70 cups?
Yeah, a day.
I don't even drink
70.
70 cups
Yeah,
of water.
70.
you know.
Yeah. It takes around 70 cups to kill a healthy adult.
You want to try?
No,
That's really tough way to suicide. You know?
I know, right?
Very, very tough way.
But of course, but most likely you will die before 70 cups actually due to water intoxication.
Please, I need you move a little bit forward because you're speaking too close
Oh,
to the
sorry.
mic. Yeah. Yeah, just leave.
Sorry. Yeah, but most likely you'll die from water intoxication before you reach the 70 cup.
Yeah. Mm.
So, yeah.
That's a very fun fact to die that way.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think 5 cups of coffee already almost took me already.
Really?
Yeah.
It took me about 10
s-
cups for me to almost kill myself.
Have you tried 10 cups?
Almost 10 cups.
Almost 10 cups?
I drank about 8 cups.
Why?
That
When
time
was
when I
that?
was working at RGB.
8 cups? Finished every drop?
Yeah. Every time I just do one latte, I just. And then I walk back to work. And then I came back, I just do another latte art. That's.
Okay. Let's proceed.
Okay, I'm just glad I'm still alive, okay?
You're not that easily to die, no. It takes you 50 cups to really
70 cups.
70 cups to really make you pass away, you know.
Yeah.
So don't worry, it's still a long way to go.
Still.
8 versus 70.
Alright.
So that will be one of your choice if you want to suicide,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, this suddenly became a sensitive
By
topic.
the way, this is not a suicidal channel. We do not promote suicidal activity over here.
I'm just stating a fun fact, okay?
Yeah.
It's not suicide.
Okay, what about the history of
Back to the
coffee then?
topic.
So, there are 2 stories that came from this. This is the original story.
Yeah.
So one came from Kaldi,
Kaudi,
Okay.
yeah.
The-
From where? Which country?
an Ethiopian goat herder.
Goat herder,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fun fact, that place used to be called Oromia.
At Rome, yeah?
Yeah. Before it became known as Ethiopia.
Okay. After they found coffee, they
Yeah.
changed the name to Ethiopia.
That one I
because-
don't know. Somewhere along the line, they changed the name to Ethiopia.
I see.
So around the 850
AD?
AD. So it means the year 850.
Okay.
An Ethiopian goat herder named Kaldi, he noticed after feeding his goat some red berries from a very unfamiliar bush. So it
Okay.
was just some bushes lying around. He fed his goat the berries from the bush, and then he realized that the goat was actually very hyperactive.
All right. Obviously, those are coffee cherries.
Yeah, and yeah, obviously those are coffee cherries, and what the and that unfamiliar shrub of red berries is called the coffea plant. Yeah,
Okay.
and that coffea plant has a lot of usage. Let's just say that. We'll go into that later.
All right, cool.
But he ate one berry, the coffee bean. Yeah, the coffee
Coffee
cherry.
cherries.
Yeah, coffee cherries. And then he was also just as hyperactive as the sheep. So he took some and then gave it to his local monk.
Yeah.
Okay. But the monk was so intimidated by the red berries. The moment he smelled the red berries that had some very strong smell, right? So he just tossed them into the fire because he felt intimidated. Like, ooh, I'm not gonna eat that. They just tossed it into the fire.
Then start cracking.
Yeah. After that, it started. It didn't really start cracking. It started the aroma. Okay, the aroma started to spread
Wait,
all
this
around.
story is after Cowdy. It's the
No,
same
it's
same
still,
story
No, Cowdy.
Cowdy?
Cowdy brought it to his. Cowdy brought
to the village and
berries
the monk,
to the
right?
local monk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, when the fire died out, okay, the monks took the cherry,
Yeah.
crushed it into like bits and pieces, and then put it in a cup full of hot water, then in which they drank. So that was the first cup of coffee.
I see.
Okay, yeah. Well, the aspects of a cherry tree, the Caffeia plant, right? It has high concentration of caffeines, okay, which makes people make tea from its leaves,
Yeah.
okay, and also adding butter and salt to berries for snacks. Do you know that?
No idea, man. I don't see anyone eat that.
Yeah, no one eat that. No one has ever eaten that.
But I
anymore.
tried that. It's really sweet though.
It's really?
really sweet. Really
Oh.
sweet. And obviously you cannot chew the seed, which is coffee beans.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Super hard. It's like stone.
It's like raw berry. Right?
Yeah, it's
raw.
like stone. It's just like whatever mango seeds, whatever that you have seeds in it. Usually those just by instinct you will not chew it off.
It's like pumpkin.
Probably not pumpkin. Probably like
Mango seed.
a mango seed or mangosteen seed,
Oh,
Durian seed.
durian
Durian
seed.
seed.
Those are really, really, really hard one. Really tough one.
Mm.
So, but the cherry is really sweet though. The red color cherry is very, very sweet. Yeah.
you've
but-
ate the cherry.
Yes, yes. The skin itself is vegetable taste. That means it's greenish.
Uh-huh.
But the cherry itself, the meat itself, the fruit itself, it's very sweet. Very, very sweet. Yeah. And in fact, in Hawaii, they also have coffee cherries. They also have coffee plants. They are coffee production state in America. They do make juices and bottle juices out of coffee cherries as well. Yeah,
Wow.
they do have. Yeah. How do I know? I read the book, The Blue Bottle.
The
book.
Blue Bottle.
Yeah, it's stated there. Because they source one of the coffee farmers, they source is the local American soil, which is Hawaii. Hawaii is part of America. They source from there. So from there, they know that they do export the juices to, to other countries as well.
Oh, wow.
The coffee cherries juice. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very sweet one. Yeah, that is for real.
Will you ever buy one and give it to let us try?
For juice, sure. Based on
let us try.
the cherries that I chew,
Mm-hmm.
it's very sweet. So if let's say there's such juice, if let's say there's such product, I would think that it is sellable. But unfortunately, most of farmers they do not reuse the cherry for such usage. They will put it back into the soil as a fertilizer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah.
that's very unfortunate. But if you ever come across one, will you just like buy and let us try?
Sure. Let's say 20 ringgit, I would like to try it. 30 ringgit, I want to try it. But there's no such product in the market right now.
That's very sad.
Yeah. The coffee farmers always put it back as a fertilizer back to their own soil.
So when you dig up the soil, just find back the cherry.
Or maybe you go to the farm and ask.
No,
yeah.
you need
Oh yeah.
you need to go Thailand, go to Chiang Mai, and go to the farm.
Oh, okay. If I ever go
I won't
Thailand,
arrange for you. Just go by yourself.
if I ever go Thailand, I'll let you know. I know you won't wait for me. I won't wait for that too. Yeah. But if I ever go Thailand, I'll go there and check.
Yeah, you can choose Thailand, Chiang Mai as your honeymoon spot. Just in case you get married
Alright.
accidentally.
Accidentally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Leslie, accidentally, Leslie.
You, not me.
What do you mean me? You're more likely to get married before me, man.
So I'm quite so. Hey, back to the topic, please. Let me be a moderator. I'm quite surprised that the Cowdy story that came down into burning the coffee cherries.
Yeah.
They discover roasting so quick.
Yeah, I also didn't know.
Yeah, there's one origin story that is where the Middle Eastern they were saying that these coffee plants, people are so addicted at that time. these coffee plants they believe is the product of the Satan. So they go and they go to the coffee farms, and they set on fire. That's when they discovered it was very aromatic. After the coffee farm was set on fire, obviously that's where the fire roasting all the coffee seeds in the coffee plant at the coffee farms. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, there's not really much of historical documented. It's all about myth. Kauri is also a myth.
Kauri is also a myth.
Yeah.
There was
I
also
believe this is
another
real,
myth. There was also another myth.
And by the way, coffee is one of the largest consumption beverages, right?
Yeah.
Of course, number one will be water. Yeah.
Number two is coffee.
Then coffee.
Yeah.
Then will be tea.
Yeah.
Then the last will be wine.
Yeah.
The first, obviously, people would drink water. In terms of history, right, the oldest will be wine. Wine is the oldest. Dated back up to 6,000 years ago.
Damn.
People started drinking wine, right? And then followed by the Chinese tea, dated back in probably 5,000 years ago. And coffee, it is the youngest beverage among the beverages, which is 1,600 years.
Damn.
Yeah, so a lot of things still
quite
in
new.
many sense, wine still way ahead of coffee one in terms of, for example, flavor wheel. SCA has a flavor wheel.
For wine?
No, wine has a flavor wheel, right?
Yeah.
But they follow accordingly to the wine.
Oh.
They copy inspired according from the wine flavor wheel.
So all that flavor all came from wine.
I'm not too sure whether wine has an exact. I don't think it's exact, but they have sommelier. They have flavor wheel as well.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and tea. I'm not too sure. Chinese are not really good at promoting the
I don't think tea got
fancy stuff,
yeah.
right?
I don't think
They're
so.
not really good at promoting the fancy stuff, unlike the West people, the Westerns.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, that is the coffee origin story, which is from
Interestingly enough, there's also another part of myth about
what about it?
Sheikh Omar.
Okay, what about him? Who's that?
The legend of Omar. He was known for his ability to cure people, cure the sick through prayer.
Okay,
You know where this place he was in?
where? Malaysia?
Yemen.
Yeah.
I know you love that.
I'm
I
actually
think you
not
need to
kidding.
go for that.
I'm actually not kidding.
Are you heading there for honeymoon?
No.
Okay.
So the legend of Omar, yeah. So after that, he was exiled from ancient port of Mocha. Okay. Mocha being Mokha during that time. So
Okay.
in today, what we now know as the city of Mocha, Mocha.
I still have no idea where is that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yemen.
Basically across the Red Sea of Ethiopia,
Mm-hmm.
that's Yemen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I check.
Then what about
Okay.
the Sheikh Omar then?
Okay, he was exiled, okay, to a cave in a desert where he should starve to death over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reasons were unknown why he was outcasted. Possibly because of him curing the sick through prayer.
Yeah.
But as he was starving, he grabbed the berries from a nearby tree, and found that the seeds were bitter and hard.
Okay.
Like how you would describe mango seed hard, lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So making most of his meal, he roasted the cherry and boiled it in water. After that, he drank the coffee water, and then he was re-energized for several days.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to the local area where he was at. He shared this medical advice from to everyone, as well as offered the coffee water to cure the sick people's ailments.
What kind of sick people are they?
I don't know, like cough.
How can caffeine can cure
Cough.
people?
Probably. I have no idea. Actually, this one is.
Have you heard about
it's still a myth.
Kopio? I have this family saying, right? Whenever I cough, my uncle asked me to drink kopi-o, the hot kopi-o.
Oh,
Nani?
No sugar one. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether is this true or not.
yeah. Apparently, it dates back all the way to
Sheikh Omar.
Sheikh Omar. Yeah.
Which is what year is it?
12th century. That's when we discovered a manuscript.
I see.
So we don't know the specific date of Sheikh Omar.
I see. Yeah, I have this as well. I have this family saying that
Coffee
advise
actually
me,
kills people.
Yeah, for the cough especially.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
did you try?
No,
No one tries it.
I rarely have cough one, to be honest. I rarely have cough.
Oh.
But I have not tried. Also, there's another saying that whenever you cough, you should drink bottoms up Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Have you heard about that?
Oh yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Bottoms up Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Like bottoms up.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Just drink the whole bottle.
Yeah. So then
I heard of that before.
Not sure how true is that as
I'm
well.
also not sure. But I will always drink 100 plus instead of Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Also, there's this flu as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you got cold and flu. So again, like kopi-o also. Like kopi-o, acheong, all this hot kopi-o, black coffee. Yeah, for flu and cough.
Oh, interesting.
Not sure how true is it.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably true, or considering like all the things happen.
Yeah,
Anyway,
maybe.
word spread back to Al Maka and his newly discovered beverage, and then he was
Yeah.
invited back into Al Maka. That's the manuscript that they found.
Mm,
It was preserved.
I see.
So during the 10th century, these Ethiopian locals, well, more specifically the Gala tribe, discovered the effects of those coffee berries. Okay, it seems
Okay.
that they weren't the first to make the drink from the seeds, but rather it happened from nearby Islamic region. So, like for example, in Africa, the Arabs first chewed the beans and made drinks from them. Do you know that? I also didn't know that.
I know that it was first drink as the green beans and then pasta mortar,
yeah.
and they grind it
They
and
first
boil the
chewed
water.
the beans apparently.
I'm not sure whether they chew the beans, but they grind it. They just make it as the tea preparation, not like a tea, before they started to roast the
Yeah.
coffee beans at the time. That's what I heard, and I did not know that they chew the beans. Yeah.
Okay, so after that, the Arabs they called this drink kahwa.
Kawa.
Which is interestingly
Coffee?
related. Yeah, coffee.
Kafa. Yeah,
kafa.
coffee. Yeah.
Which is
In Arabs.
interestingly related to the word wine, kamer.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, right, all this thing I researched, right, I don't know what to do with it.
What do you want to do with it?
It's like tell the world about the history of coffee, and after that, what else could I do with the information?
Then you can appreciate more on your coffee.
Then you wait for your next chance. People ask you about the history of coffee.
Yeah.
So I just double it and pass it to someone else then.
Yeah, probably. Go and tell your mom about this. You have more stories?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, can you give chance to Leslie at least?
Yeah.
Then
okay,
come back to you.
Let's see.
No, what we're going to share next?
Coffee house.
Coffee house.
Yeah.
That's the British one?
The
French one?
no, Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern?
Listen. It's
Cool.
like where people gather.
Let's get Leslie to share his story first before,
Okay. My story is about
Hainanese,
local Hainanese coffee.
local Malaysian
Malaysian,
Hainanese
yeah.
coffee.
Yeah, Malaysian or Singaporean.
Yeah.
I believe we all start drinking or like coffee is like from kopitiam.
Yeah, I
coffee,
do.
Right?
I do.
Do you, Rhys?
Hmm?
Do you?
So what?
Or
Sorry.
you,
Do you started drinking coffee from kopitiam
or you
when you were
just
young?
straight high end to like
Oh, wow.
Specialty.
I drink coffee from kopitiam, like kopi
Kopi-o.
peng.
coffee thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
do you guys ever wonder why is like these two different kind of coffee appear in Malaysia at least?
Which two kind of coffee?
Like local, yeah, because nowadays like people always compare to
Espresso beverages?
yeah, and then those kopitiam coffee. They'll
Yeah.
say they'll sometimes like my colleagues, they all like, I just prefer kopitiam coffee compared to like all these specialty coffee, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They say that is way cheaper, and this one, and then they say espresso based coffee is expensive.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why? There's a reason why espresso-based beverages are more expensive. Number one, you need an espresso machine. There's a higher cost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you have a local kopitiam coffee, right, you do not need to have a coffee machine. You just need hot water and a coffee
The
sock.
Yeah. Coffee
Mm.
socks.
Yeah, that's all you need. You just need the coffee ground, hot water, and coffee sock.
Coffee salt.
Yeah.
Coffee sock.
Oh, S-O-C-K.
Yeah.
Coffee
Yeah,
salt.
S-O-C-K,
OCK. Yeah.
which is a sifter.
Mm.
Yeah, a sifter.
Yeah.
So that's what you need.
Yeah.
So that's why it's cheaper comparing to
And then of course the coffee bean also like cheaper than
the coffee bean also
espresso.
different types because it's pre-ground usually
Yeah.
for local coffee,
Actually,
and
Actually-
for us is like for espresso-based beverages will
actually
be whole beans.
local kopitiam coffee is usually Robusta, right?
Yeah.
Usually Robusta with, I believe we talked about this from the last episode. They
Yeah.
usually roast with sugar,
Yeah.
Margarine.
grain, and margarine.
Mm.
That's what they do. They roast it until so oily it become gravy.
Yeah.
Have you seen all this documentary about the local Hainanese coffee?
Yeah.
TV.
I think even like IG Reels, there's one big account about the coffee roaster.
Actually-
There's also feature the Malaysian coffee
Uh.
roaster, traditional coffee roaster with big wok,
Mm.
dump in 10 kilos, and then they start having like a propeller to propel the beans while
Damn.
roasting, and dump in the margarine, dump in the barley, dump in the sugar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what is the story of
so
local-
all this right, it start from I believe it's 19th century and
19th
early
century.
20
Oh.
colonial lah.
yeah
colonial era.
Yeah.
So at
British.
that time China, the Hainanese people, so they come over Southeast Asia as mostly to Malaysia, Singapore, or some part of Indonesia.
Even Thailand as well.
Yeah, Thailand.
Thailand as well, a lot of Hainanese,
Yeah.
Hainanese people.
So they come over here, they try to make a life over here. Because when they come, right, there is already have Hokkien, Teochew,
Hakka.
and Hakka.
Hakka and Cantonese.
Cantonese. Yes,
Mm.
all these have already stable over here and have already like kind of like
Families, generations.
Yeah, and they
Mm.
already like do a business about like agriculture, tradings, all those. So Hainanese people try to make their life make money, so they have to
Mm.
like work at British military base.
Mm-hmm.
So they work as hospitality. They like
Yeah.
work as cook, all
Kitchen.
those kitchen stuff,
Mm.
kitchen crew.
Yeah, that's what I heard also.
Yeah.
Kitchen, usually.
Yeah. So they work there. So until like end of World War II. Yeah, World War II.
Mm.
So the economy collapsed. So the whole chaos in the country. So because World War II British gone already, is it? I'm not really sure.
Not yet, man. Not yet.
Colonial.
Oh, not
I
yet.
think the war ended like 1945
Yeah,
or 1944.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but they're still here in Malaysia. It's called Malaya at the time.
Yeah, Malaya. And then but the time I think they no longer can able to work
For the British.
Yeah, for British, so they have the chance to open up their own kind of like
Restaurant,
or
business.
kopitiam.
Mm.
That's why they call kopitiam. So
Mm.
kopi is like
Oh.
Malay, and tiam is like
Then I think it's a Hainanese
Yeah,
in terms of
Hainanese.
shop.
Hainanese.
Yeah. Kopitiam means it's coffee shop
yeah,
Yeah.
in Hainanese as well.
yeah. So it's called. So here become a kopitiam.
That's why there's a lot of Hainanese food, you know.
Yeah.
Hainanese chicken rice, Hainanese chicken chop. Have you heard about Hainanese chicken chop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the story they cook for the British soldiers
Oh.
in the military base.
Yeah.
Hainanese chicken chop.
Yeah.
And that's why the time also they started, because of war, they started to serve coffee for
Yeah.
the soldiers
Yeah.
so that they can stay
Oh.
up late for the border patrolling.
Yeah. So the Hainanese has like kind of like influenced the whole
F&B.
in Malaysia, I believe. Not in
Yeah,
Malaysia,
I
like
think
Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia as a
Yeah.
whole also. All this coffee also not just in Malaysia, but also
Yes.
Indonesia,
Indonesia,
Thailand also,
Thailand, Singapore.
Singapore, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So
This is after World War II, is it? During World War II.
After war or
they
somewhere
they
around there,
they usually work for the British
Hmm.
military kitchen
yeah.
usually.
Oh.
So they cook and serve the British soldiers and all the military staff.
Mhm.
So that whenever they come out from the military after
Mm.
the service, so they just started their own business by selling Hainanese chicken chop,
Yeah.
coffee, toast,
Yeah.
Mm.
also the kaya toast,
Yeah.
the margarine and kaya toast.
Margarine and kaya toast.
Yeah,
Yes,
margarine and kaya toast.
because
Planta? Planta and kaya?
Planta,
Yeah.
Planta.
That's
Hainanese
margarine.
usually use this kind of ingredient for their food. So when
Oh.
they come out, so they use British Western food, and then they put in their
Yeah.
Yeah,
things
twist.
inside.
Yeah, twist.
Yeah.
I think that's that's true, man. That's
Yeah.
true. Like desi,
Ah.
teh tarik.
Yeah.
Of course, there are some like the Indian also play an influence role as
Yeah.
well. Like
Oh.
tea also come from India,
Mm.
especially the milk tea usually come from India.
Milk tea.
But the Hainanese also have their own version
Yeah.
of, like desi is Hainanese version. Teh
Mm.
tarik is the Indian version of tea, milk tea.
Chai.
Yeah,
Chai.
Chai
Chai.
tea.
chai.
Chai.
Yeah.
Chai.
Do you know chai means tea?
Yeah.
So if you
chai.
say chai tea, it's like
You're
tea.
the one who said chai tea. I said chai.
I think Leslie trying to trap you.
Yeah.
I said chai.
Leslie is trying to
I'm
trap you,
waiting you
man.
to say chai tea.
I'm not gonna say that.
tea.
Chai means tea.
Yeah.
Do you like chai?
Huh? Yeah.
Where do you take your chai?
I forgot.
Then
It's
that
been a long
means
time since I
no.
took chai already.
Do
Okay.
you still remember chai they used to serve in large GB? They used to
Ah,
boil,
yeah,
they
yeah.
used to boil their own herbs,
Yeah.
all the ingredients in one pot. Yeah,
I
a
remember.
lot of people love that, man.
They stopped selling already?
They're still selling, I believe. It's just that I'm not a person for that, lah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't really like it. But I like the chai itself, especially those like spicy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that chai. So what other stories you have, Leslie? I believe
Yeah.
what you told just now is exactly what I heard
Yeah.
from my Hainanese friend,
Yeah.
who is also like the father and the previous generation,
Yeah.
also served in military
Mm.
and also police.
Mm-hmm.
And they love cooking whatever Hainanese chicken rice, all this. They still love cooking all this one. Yeah.
Yeah. This is how the whole story like how our kopitiam now evolved into like current situation.
Mm.
I see all those like Tongke, also very
Yeah.
famous.
Tonggang.
Yeah.
Wait, Tonggang is high.
Tongki.
Yeah,
Tongki.
Tongki.
Donkey is from Bentong.
Yeah.
Ah,
From Bentong.
Hainan.
Hainan cha. They
Yeah.
called it.
But I don't fancy about their tea, but I fancy about their toast.
Their toast.
Their toast, I love their kaya toast. That's what I love about Donkey.
Nice.
Kaya toast, their kaya is very aromatic. That's what I think.
Man.
Yeah. Their desi, I like the desi as well. But other than that, I tried their coffee. Not my style.
What
Not my
the?
style, man. I still drink others though. But Tonki is like to
Sweet.
me coffee. I don't take sugar.
Yeah.
I don't take sugar.
Yeah,
So
coffee
even
sweet.
like the no sugar one, not really my style. I still prefer the Ipoh one.
Mm.
Oh, coffee.
Yeah. What about you, Rhys?
What do you want to go with yours? Because I have a whole long
Oh
list.
yeah, I have my story as well.
Actually, you can tell my story all the way until your part. Huh?
Maybe you can summarize
You just want to
The long
summarize
ass
it.
story.
I have a one hell of a story.
Let's go one
now.
more. Let's go one more, man.
You really well prepared.
Huh? Well, I was over prepared, I guess. Okay. Anyway, so during the 15th century,
Mhm.
this is according to Bennett Allen Weinberg and Bonnie K. Beeler in The World of Caffeine. Okay.
Mhm.
The monasteries of Sufi monks in Yemen, while a leader to be precise,
Okay.
recommended they should use coffee during rituals. This is during the
The Catholics.
Islamic rituals.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about Catholics later. It's very interesting. I read.
Cappuccino monk.
No. We'll talk about the coffee.
All right, cool. Let's go
Coffee.
with the Middle Eastern story first.
Yeah. So it initially had a religious significance to many Muslims, but so this is to assist in fasting. So basically at night is to keep them awake at night
Yeah.
so that they can continue to pray. That's how coffee was. And how they make the coffee is that they pasta and mortar it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The coffee beans, cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger roots. So that
Okay.
apparently
That's very energetic
Yeah.
ingredients though.
yeah. So it yields a darker, much energetic cup. Yeah. It's believed to have a lot of medicinal benefits.
I believe so.
Yeah. Everyone also believes so. But do you drink coffee when you have cough or flu? Exactly. Exactly.
I definitely wouldn't drink coffee when I was sore throat.
What do you drink? What do you drink when you're sore throat?
Water? Honey?
Honey lemon.
Yeah. Honey?
Nice.
Honey
Only
would be
drink
nice.
water.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. So being a society that bans alcohol, coffee became a go-to drink for all the people. Okay. So after that, they invented the first ever coffee house. They call it Cave Kanya. Cave Kane.
All right.
Okay. And in this case, the first ever coffee house recorded is known as Kivahan.
Which century again?
14. This is in the,
14th
around
century?
the year 1470,
Okay.
15th
cool.
century. Okay. Yeah, it was called Kivahan. That was the first ever coffee house. It's interestingly, right, that place is only for men.
Yeah.
No women are allowed to enter the coffee house. Do you know that?
Don't know.
I think a lot of Middle Eastern places also do not allow women to go in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like for now.
Even right for now, yes. Certain country, certain area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, of course, nowadays we have cafes.
Yeah, cafes is different. I think shisha joint still not allowed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
damn.
in some of the Middle Eastern countries. Yeah, still very pretty much male only kind of place to go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so this is only a place for men where they drink beverage, the coffee, to hang out and talk about
Life.
not life. Talk about intellectual stuff. That's all I can say. Basically, talk about politics and stuff.
I see.
Invention. Yeah. So this is why most of the
Like
men just go
the-
there and drink.
Like the mama
Yeah.
store.
Like mama store.
People go there talk about politics.
Yeah.
All the uncles.
You know, every time I go mama, at least like 2 or 3 tables
They
are
were
over
talking
here
about
for its politics. Yeah.
All these uncles are usually.
Okay, anyway, women can only drink coffee at home, but under specific circumstances, they are allowed to sing at coffee house. Granted, they are not at visual view. Like, they should be hidden from view.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, these places, they offer games, like coffee houses. They have you
Okay.
play games,
Yeah.
debate.
Board games, Monopoly, all this.
I don't know about that, but probably like,
Okay.
I haven't, yeah.
Anyway, games.
Yeah, games.
Yeah.
So other Muslims, they felt that they should ban coffee because like an intoxicant like alcohol,
Addict.
yeah,
Addict.
people will become addicted to coffee. So in the Quran, it's already stated that you are not allowed to have any
Addiction.
addiction. Okay, so later on, coffee houses became the sources of troubles and debauchery, which was forbidden by the Islamic law. So they attempted to ban it. Yes,
Are they
Uh,
success?
Are they still around these kind of coffee houses?
they're still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still around.
Become shisha joint already, right? I believe
The
so.
shisha
Because shisha joint usually served with the Turkish coffee one.
Oh,
Yeah, all the men are inside, socialize. Yeah, they do.
damn. Okay. Anyway, the city of Mecca actually banned coffee and coffee houses. Okay, in 1511.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're ever caught consuming coffee or doing underground trading, it is punishable by death. So
Yeah.
that's another way to kill yourself.
Yeah. By drinking coffee.
No,
In the 15th century.
by drinking coffee in Mecca, the city of Mecca.
I believe right now they do. They allow, right?
Yeah,
Right
now they allow. Yeah,
okay,
now they allow. Oh, I mean last time.
All right. Last time was a different world.
Last time was really much a different world.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, here came the Ottoman. I'm gonna cut.
Ottoman.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the story
Ottoman
short.
are the current world in terms of the geography. It will be the Iraq, right?
Yeah. So, Iraq.
Yeah, Iraq or
Ah.
Iran.
Ir-
The neighbors. They are
yeah,
both
the
neighbors.
two
right?
the one of the two countries are around that area.
Always fighting each other until death one. Even until right now.
Oh yeah.
So about
Oh
Ottoman?
yeah. Wait. Before that, there was a religious court in Mecca. They put coffee on trial. So scholars of Mecca, they said that it was okay to drink coffee houses, and after that, many coffee houses were created in Istanbul and Damascus and so on. So basically, the coffee houses just continue to expand.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you think. What you two think about
You know,
putting-
coffee houses, right?
putting coffee on trial?
I think coffee houses, right? It has so much of impact in terms of human civilization.
It does, yeah.
Number one, newspaper media
Mhm.
were formed in coffee house in British, in
Oh.
London, I believe. So
Newspaper
that's
media.
where, like you mentioned, very similar like what you mentioned. People would travel from the south, from the whatever
Yeah.
north, or other countryside to come to this coffee house
Mhm.
and to talk about what happened to that side of the world or this side of the world, south
Oh,
side of
wow.
the UK. So they will update in the piece of paper so that the next traveler will get the news from there. That's where it all started as a newspaper print.
Oh, wow.
From there, you evolved to newspaper print. And also the French Revolution, the
French?
Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's where they chop off the heads of the king and queen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were the idea were discussed in the coffee house
The
as well.
news spread through the coffee houses.
That's where they planned the coup in the coffee house.
In the coffee house.
Yeah. And then what next?
What's the next step?
Yeah. The next step they went off to pull out the king and queen and chop off their heads. Yeah, man. Not wine house, coffee house. Get shit done, man.
Coffee do get shit done, yeah.
Wine is like drunk there. Back to work. Did I say that? No, I did not say that. Did I get shit done? Coffee get shit done, man.
I believe it's the energy that coming from the
I have no idea.
caffeine, you know.
I believe so. Yeah.
Wait, let's believe. Let's continue believing.
Yeah, that's but really coffee gets shit done. Yeah. It proves, yeah. And also if you ever wonder British, right? I'm not sure whether you guys watched the new Netflix called The Gentleman series.
Oh, not yet.
It's about London gangster.
Ooh.
London gangster. In
London
that movie, in that series, like none of them drink coffee one.
Really?
It's about tea. Lap chun su cheng tea.
Because they are British.
British, right? British is all about tea. If you go America, if you watch American movies, right?
Yeah.
Or Hollywood
Mm-hmm.
series, right? American. It's all about coffee.
Yep.
Let's have a coffee. Let's go to the diner, have a cup of coffee. Let's
Yeah.
go whatever, have
Yeah.
a cup of coffee, right? But why is it like the British and American? By the way,
Mm.
American were formed by the British.
Mm.
right? The American are the immigrant of the British people,
Yeah.
where they colonized over there.
Mm.
Of course, there are French and Spanish as well, and other, you know, but majority are
British.
they migrated from British. Two countries speak English. One drinks coffee, another one drinks tea. Have you ever wondered why not? This has something to do with the history.
This is Boston Tea Party, is it related?
That's correct, Boston Tea Party. Boston Tea Party is not about Alice in Wonderland tea party on the table. It's about a lot of people die. And Boston Tea Party, obviously, it happens in Boston.
Mm.
It's where the American started to have against the British colonial,
Oh.
where American used to drink tea. I think this was 17th century, way like before they get independent. They used to drink tea, and then because the British the time were fighting France, the French people, so they have no money, so they are trying to increase the prices in terms
Of the tea, the tea exportation. Yeah.
tea exportation to all the Commonwealth countries.
Yeah.
So America, obviously,
They don't
are
like
part
it.
of it. They don't like it. So one day they just fed up. They just go to the shipment and
Then
kill
they-
everyone and throw away all the tea.
Yeah. They treat it as fish food.
Yeah, throw all the tea dump it into the sea.
Yeah.
That's when they started to have coffee from that day onwards. I mean, there are still people drink tea, obviously, but
Right,
the
nowadays
majority
people are drinking like tea and coffee at the same time, right?
Yeah. Who does that?
Huh? Everyone. Sometimes they drink tea, sometimes they drink coffee.
Yeah,
Nowadays.
Majority.
but this is a funny story. Yeah. Usually, people who can drink coffee, they can drink tea. Usually, people have sensitive towards coffee. They still can drink tea.
Yeah.
Tea is still a bigger market in terms of,
Yeah.
in terms of beverage.
I think there was one research talking about the effects of caffeine in the two coffee and tea, right? I think it was coffee. Coffee has 4 times more caffeine than tea.
I have no idea, man. That has such a complicated subject.
It's
Depends on
impossible.
I think
depends
it's
on
what you
varietal, depends on roast level, depends how you
Yeah.
consume it, how you
Yeah.
brew it.
Yeah.
You have the next story.
I have a lot of stories.
Leslie, do you have next story?
Yeah.
You have?
No, I just curious, like why in Malaysia, right? So we are, how to say, British.
Yeah, we are colonial.
Yeah,
colonial country lah.
British.
Yeah, Commonwealth.
Yeah, but
We still drink coffee, right?
yeah, like why?
Actually, I have no idea. Maybe the Hainanese people are been doing good job.
Maybe they just smuggle drugs.
But we drink both though. We drink both. I have so many Chinese friends they cannot drink coffee on.
Yeah.
Now
For sure they drink tea. For sure they can drink tea.
we drink Chinese coffee, Hainan coffee,
tarik ah.
then some more we got Chinese tea, and then we have a lot of things.
Why at that time they call it kopi tiam but not tea tiam? Teh tiam.
Teh tiam.
Tiam.
Sounds very weird. Yeah, it sounds very dodgy. Like some secret
Teh
massage
tiam.
parlor. But I have no idea.
Yeah.
Obviously, I still love tea though. I still love my teh tea.
I still love chaji.
Do you love chaji? Do you drink chaji?
No,
No.
I also
Okay.
never tried.
I don't drink
Do you
cha-
try all
I
these
tried.
things?
I tried Chaji.
What's that? The Chinese brand? What's
some, what do you call that? Chaji is some, like, what kind of drink is?
the milk tea? Yeah.
It's
It's not exactly milk tea. Also.
they have pure tea and milk tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their milk tea is not. The milk tea is brewed by the real tea, so it's like real tea plus milk.
So it's a milk tea.
I did probably milk tea.
What about the Mi Xue Bing Chen, all this? Do you guys drink it?
No.
I
no.
tried Bing Xue, I think.
冰雪, same
What's
shit.
Bing Xue?
Bing Xue is like Bing Xue serves
Another brand?
Another
Bing
brand.
Xue
Another
serves.
brand?
I don't know. To me, it's different.
Like 米雪 is different brand.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no. What? Huh?
米血 and 冰血 is different, bro.
Okay. I always thought that 米血 sells like cold milk tea drinks, and then 冰血 sells like soft ice cream or something like that.
No, both
But
sell the
also-
same thing.
Yeah, almost same thing.
Both sell the
I
same
think
thing.
Michi also sells
Yeah.
soft serve
Huh?
and
Both sell
also
the same thing with very, very, very low price.
I only heard of 冰血. I only went to eat at 冰血. Not heard. I only went to
米血
eat at
and
冰血.
冰血.
Same one.
冰血.
competitors. I
Competitors.
believe they are competitors.
But the drinks is like all syrup. So
yeah, it's
they-
all about,
that's why they
all
can
about
sell
sugar,
this
man.
cheap.
All about sugar.
All are artificial things.
I only
Yeah.
tried once. Never going back there ever again.
But I'm not trying to like
Discourage the people.
Yeah, if you like it, then you like it. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you like losing limbs, that's what my parents always tell me. You wanna go eat sweet stuff, right? Sure. You no, you wanna go tea life? Yeah, sure. Get ready to lose a limb or something along those lines.
Do you know not only that by drinking the sugary stuff you get you in diabetes?
Yeah,
By
diabetes.
having a lot of rice and carbohydrates also will get you to lose
Yeah.
diabetes as well. Yeah, not
Yeah.
just
But
Sugar,
sugar content is the most effective one.
sugar content is the most effective, especially you put it into your beverage.
Yeah.
That's the easiest for you to absorb it.
Mm.
That's why I don't drink sugar. We just drink honey, by the way.
Does your honey have sugar in it?
Honey is no sugar. Fuck you talking about, man?
Pure honey.
Pure honey.
Well, let's go one more story. How about that?
One more.
One more story
I
that
have
yours.
more.
We are not trying to do 1,000, Arabian Nights.
Okay.
Fall asleep
Okay.
already.
In-
Fall asleep already.
I'll go with several origins of how some drinks were created and things like that.
Okay. Like what?
So-
Espresso?
Mocha. You know the drink mocha? Chocolate.
Okay.
Espresso and milk?
Chocolate espresso and
Yeah.
milk. Yeah.
Yeah, the drink mocha.
Okay.
This is very interesting for me because the drink mocha is believed to be named after the city, the mocha beans shipped from the port of Al Makka,
Where's Al Makka?
right above Ethiopia.
I see.
Okay.
So those beans were said to have were well known for their chocolatey flavor. Do you know that?
Mocha bean.
Mocha bean.
Mocha beans. From where?
Al Makka.
Okay, from
Well,
Al Makka.
from
yeah.
nowadays we call it as
Yeah,
mocha, city of mocha.
But
Okay.
I have no idea, man.
Yeah.
What about that?
Okay, this is interesting.
All right,
This is
cool.
the origin of how the mocha drink was discovered.
Also, they name the
The drink based
mocha
on
drinks
yeah,
called as mocha.
yeah, because
Because
it's
it's chocolatey.
yeah, chocolatey.
Okay, I see.
All right, cool.
Interesting.
That's cool. Fun fact for you, everyone. By Rhys Wong.
So
But I have a lot of fun facts here. Okay, it's not only that.
Okay. All right, cool.
It's too much actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, anyway,
What is it,
okay,
Rhys?
there was another one. Okay, so another topic regarding about coffee is that a lot of people tend to smuggle coffee after it became popular. So
When was
around
that?
1616,
Okay, 16th century,
17th century.
17th century.
Yeah.
Are you
Uh,
trying to talk Francisco de Melo
Uh,
Ojeda?
not only him.
Mm-hmm.
Not only him. That's very funny because the whole world, a lot of merchants were basically smuggling coffees from Ethiopia and Yemen.
Because it
To other
was
countries.
protected as
Yeah.
the kings,
Yeah.
the sultans.
It was protected by
Property,
them. Yeah. So the Dutch were the first to succeed when a merchant called Peter van die Broek
Okay.
smuggled
that's
them.
that's the founder of Rand's Shoes, right?
Oh,
No, it's not the founder of Vans Shoes, the skating shoes.
how would I know?
Okay, no, all right.
Okay,
Go ahead.
anyway, smuggled them while in the city of Mocha. Actually, is it? It's the founder
Obviously
of
it's
Van
not, man.
Shoes.
What the hell? Obviously it's not.
Okay,
Just
anyway.
messing up with you.
During that time, the Yemenis guard their coffee. Yemenis, as in the people of Yemen.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm butchering the word or not though. Anyway, they guard their coffee supply very closely, requiring any beans that left the area must be boiled or roasted. This is to prevent any germ. Okay. So he took it back to the Netherlands. Peter van die Broek, he took it back to the Netherlands, where he had successfully grown them. And they grew in the Netherlands had different tropical colonies. So one of them is Sri Lanka in South India. The other one is Java, Indonesia.
Indonesia, yeah. That's why I
And the
heard.
third one is Suriname.
What is that?
South America.
Okay.
So because of this, right, the Dutch East India Company. Have you heard of that?
Nope. Is that a clothing line?
No, it's a company. The
See.
coffee company. Clothing line.
That sounds like a clothing line to me.
The Dutch East India Company.
Dutch East India.
Yeah.
Okay.
They basically move European coffee production very, very fast. Yeah, at a very, very fast pace. So it became very, very popular.
I see.
There was also other
basically
people.
just you're telling the story is a bunch of smugglers, huh?
Yeah, bunch of people
Okay.
smuggling.
Okay.
So anyway,
Smuggling coffee.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So there are also others. So I'm not gonna name all, but one of the Indian Muslims saying they named Baba Budan.
Oh, Baba Budan.
Yeah.
That's a very famous cafe named after them.
Oh really?
Yeah. Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah. Very small cafe, probably like the size of the room that we're sitting.
Oh, is it nice, the coffee?
You know when you go to Melbourne and
Sorry.
Sydney, right? Everything is so nice, right? You can't really taste any different anymore.
Okay.
It's just that.
Okay.
It's just that. Just another cafe, man. Everything is nice over here.
Okay.
Seriously, but it's always packed one. The queue, I don't know why. That row at least like 10 cafes. That row at least 10
Damn.
cafes.
Just that roll
But
alone.
that particular shop, Brother Baba Budan in Melbourne, is always queue up until on the roadside.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was popular for this though. Returning from pilgrimage
Pilgrimage.
to Mecca, he smuggled 7 coffee beans by hiding it in his beard.
700 coffee beans.
7 coffee beans,
Or 7 coffee beans,
Yeah.
okay.
which interestingly enough managed to grow coffee beans. Okay. All the way from Mecca to Yemen.
I see.
So all the way from Yemen to Missouri.
Okay, where is Missouri?
I forgot where is that.
Is that in,
English is called Mysore.
okay, no idea where is it?
Mysore. Nowadays that place is called that.
Sorry,
Missouri.
Okay.
never heard that.
There's also another one where a Muslim pilgrim had already succeeded in bringing them to India. Okay, coffee beans to India by taping
By
the
the way,
seeds to his
India
stomach.
has coffee beans as well. We have 2 bags of Indian coffee beans. It's green beans, non-roasted.
Damn.
Waiting for us to try.
Are you going
I'm gonna
to
try.
roast them on
Espresso, yes.
next Thursday?
Probably not, but for Brazil next Thursday.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Yeah, anyway. So apparently that's how it started. Also, let's talk about the Christian side, shall we? Because this whole time we're talking about the Muslim.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Christian.
Buddhist has nothing to do with all this.
Huh?
Buddhist has nothing to do with all this.
No.
Okay, cool.
And Buddhists don't drink coffee.
Okay, wait. Wait. Interestingly
drink
enough. Can you hear my later I'll tell you. Okay. So interestingly about this Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the very beginning, they were very. As coffee became more popular, it spread through from the Muslim countries, the Muslim regions.
Yeah.
It spread through the Christianity, and it's becoming more and more popular.
Italy?
Yeah, places like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that they were, as Christians, we were, not we, but they were very concerned about this drink, not coffee. They don't see it as coffee, but rather they see it as a Muslim drink.
I see.
Yeah. So the issue is becoming more and more worrisome.
Okay.
Okay. So they went to this Pope, okay, and they were hoping that this Pope can denounce the drink immediately. Tell all the Christians to stop drinking this coffee.
Uh-huh.
So this Pope is now famously known as Pope Clement VIII. His advisor, the one who told him about this, right?
Okay.
He called this the bitter invention of Satan, despite being a Muslim drink. Okay, so instead the Pope denounced the drink. Instead of him denouncing a drink, he actually gave it a try. So he tried the drink, and he said it was okay. He gave his blessing. The coffee can stay. However, it can't convince his followers, the Christian followers, that coffee will not make it easier for the demons to possess them. I'm not kidding. This is actually what I found. Okay.
Okay. Very interesting.
So, what do you think happens next?
The Pope eventually invented espresso machine.
No. No.
Okay.
The
What happened
Pope
next?
actually baptized them in
Baptized
holy water.
Baptized the coffee?
The coffee beans in holy water.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, with this he said this, and I quote, "Why this Satan's drink is so delicious that it would be a pity to let the infidels have exclusive use of it. We shall cheat Satan by baptizing it and making it truly a Christian beverage." Unquote.
Oh.
I think here's my take on this. Religion is not the issue.
Yeah.
Always the people that's the issue. It's not about the different perspective about gods, It's always the people trying to do something and make it,
I just
Grab some
I
attention.
just find it funny.
Grab
I
some
just really find it
attention.
funny.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I have no idea. man.
What should I think? What should I think, man?
What should we supposed to think?
No, as in like, what do you think about this story?
It's wow.
Well, interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting enough to know
Yeah.
that our coffee got baptized.
Only in that area, not this area.
Okay, cool.
Okay, anyway, so Italians, so the Catholics specifically, the Italy and France, they accepted the coffee and they never look back at it ever again,
Yeah,
about
obviously.
it becoming a Muslim drink.
That's where the French press coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, French
So
press.
the
and-
Italians became very creative with how they make coffee, inventing many ways of drinking it.
Mhm,
One being the French press,
mhm.
okay? And however, there are still some Christians who are still against this.
What, now?
Yeah, specifically the Mormons.
Okay.
Really?
Mormons,
Yeah, I'm not sure whether until now they still like don't like coffee or not.
I'm not too sure whether it's. Maybe I have not met any Mormons.
We should find some Mormons. Hi, do you still like coffee? No.
Stop making fun of them. Rhys, you're in very dangerous zone now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Respect other people's
sorry, I'm
religion
sorry.
perspective, please.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Rhys,
Okay.
that's all right.
No.
Are you still doing Arabian Nights or what?
Still a lot. Okay, I'm skipping quite a lot already. Okay, this is quite a lot for
We're
me.
gonna fall asleep now.
I think we're done now, Rhys.
Okay. Oh yeah.
1 hour plus
interestingly
of
enough,
stories. One
okay,
hour plus of stories.
I was expecting this to have about 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
in it.
let's talk about this off air,
No. Okay. Let's continue. We are here to make sure that they sleep
Anyway, I pressed
knowing
the
the
stop
knowledge.
button already.
What the?
Chris. I think you are too tired.
Hey, this is all my hard work. Okay? This is
Yeah,
all my hard work.
we can split into next week part 2. You can do this alone. By doing a talking head, Arabian Nights, coffee. Rhys, what do you think?
I'm just gonna throw all this away.
Okay, so I think good work for your part, both of you. I think I'm impressed, and you really,
I'm impressed.
I have no idea what to do with the information.
I have really learned quite a lot, especially from you, Rhys.
Yeah.
You could, if you open your mind more, you could hear even more.
I can open my mind more, but I cannot open the mic more.
Okay,
Too
fine.
much to digest for the listeners. We can do this on part 2.
Okay,
next
fine.
round. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do this alone, Next round.
If the audience want to wish to have part two,
let us know in the comments.
Hi everyone,
Yeah.
today just me
no,
alone.
okay.
Talk about coffee history.
Let us know in the comments whether you want to hear more about the.
Don't worry, man.
Yeah.
Nobody commented us.
At least comment, guys. Come on, we hear so much. We talk so much for you guys, and you just listen to us.
It's okay.
part
It's
two
okay.
alone, solo Rhys.
Oh, okay. So that is the history. A lot of history to catch up.
Yep.
Don't worry, Rhys. You can save in your phone, and the
No, I'm just gonna
information.
delete it.
I'm sure the history of coffee will be in use again.
When next year? Me alone, right?
No, let's see how come I hear like a lot of grudge from this. How come I hear a lot of grudge from this
Hey,
thing?
this is 1 week's worth of research. Okay.
Yeah, but we have like limited time and limited attention span, right?
Yeah.
You cannot blame us.
Okay, fine.
But thanks for your research,
Okay.
Rhys. And thank you for the listening to the Coffee and the Company podcast. I'm Dennis.
I'm Leslie.
I'm Rhys
Take care, everyone.
See you guys next time.
on the Coffee and the Company podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.